All right, so about in 6 months, the state of Madhya Pradesh goes into election. Well, the Congress coming in from a win from Karnataka would be looking at a win in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and other states that are going into election next. But is the Congress truly exercising the hyper-local election formula where the state of Madhya Pradesh is concerned? If they were looking to ban Bajrang Dal in Karnataka during the Karnataka elections, and many psephologists or many political analysts will suggest that it could have worked for them, by the Bajrang Sena joining the Congress in Madhya Pradesh, will it work better for the Congress? Well, Hindutva versus soft Hindutva in Madhya Pradesh, that's the question. Will soft Hindutva work for Congress? And is Congress guilty of diluting ideology? These are the questions that we're going to take to our panelists this evening. It's interesting because Rahul Gandhi has constantly focused on the sheer fact that he doesn't believe in Hindutva but Hinduism. However, the man on your television screen, Kamal Nath, has repeatedly in rallies to the press has said that it is not just the BJP that is the custodian of Hindutva when it comes down to the state of Madhya Pradesh. What's also interesting in all of this is, and one shouldn't quite take it lightly, because the fine print of possibly the Congress's electoral strategy lies in the demography of the state of Madhya Pradesh. Let's take a look now in terms of pure demography. The state of Madhya Pradesh has a whopping majority of 91% who are Hindu, 7% just who are Muslims, Christians at just about a 0.3%. So with a 91 majority population of Hindus, has the Congress clearly played a card which could warm up to the majority vote? I want to cut across right now to our guest this evening, Sandeep Shastri, National Coordinator, Lokniti Network joins us. We'll be joined by our other guests subsequently as well. And Sandeep Shastri, I would reckon, you know, we've gone through so many of studio discussions on how the strategy of banning Bajrang Dal in Karnataka, where everybody was saying that, you know, it was a move which was questionable, now in hindsight worked for the Congress in Karnataka. Now the same move of getting the Bajrang Sena in your fold in a state like Madhya Pradesh could actually work for the Congress. This is truly, if you look at psephology-wise, a hyper-local election which the Congress aims to fight. Let's look at the demography, Mr. Shastri. 91% Hindu votes, just 7% Muslim votes.
Preeti, 2 points on that. I think several elections in the state across the country have seen competitive religiosity. I think the religious sentiment is sought to be tapped, and a good politician, save of course if you're a communist, a good politician is seen as somebody who demonstrates their religiosity, and I think the Madhya Pradesh Congress seems to have taken a key from that. A second point to make on this, Preeti, drawing from Karnataka experience, yes, they did talk about banning the Bajrang Dal, but once that was said when the BJP raised the Bajrang Bali issue, remember the Congress took over the Bajrang Bali issue, and Mallikarjun Kharge in his speeches used to start off by saying Jai Bajrang Bali. And they in fact turned the tables on the BJP by saying, you remember Bajrang Bali only when you are in crisis because he is Sankat Vimochak. So I think that was an interesting play that you had. And now in Madhya Pradesh, as you say, you have kept the Bajrang, but you have replaced the Dal with the Sena. So now you reach out to the Bajrang Sena. And in a sense, I think the lesson which the Congress is taking forward from Karnataka and pushing into the state where they are in direct competition with the BJP, that a major issue which the BJP used to flaunt about the Hindu factor, I think the Congress is trying to say that it is equally strong with us. That is, I think, that's why I called it competitive religiosity that you see playing out.
But it'll be interesting, Dr. Shastri, because the Congress here, when it's fighting a local election in Madhya Pradesh, will fight it possibly, and and the blueprint is out there. under the tag of Hindutva, where Kamal Nath is going to go all out and say, I'm the true Hindutva Wadi. However, in 3 months from then, when it fights a national election, the same election in Madhya Pradesh will not be fought under the same banner.
In a way, state elections and national elections are fought on very, very different trajectories. And I will not be surprised if the Congress has multiple issues in its election package, just as the BJP would have. One aspect of the package would be this intense religiosity. Another part of the package which both BJP and Congress would try to develop is a social coalition, which I think is important in a state like Madhya Pradesh. And also the regional variety which Madhya Pradesh in important ways represents. So I think both the Congress and the BJP in this direct fight in Madhya Pradesh would be trying to bring into their basket of issues for support factors which they feel would work to their advantage, and both are going to seek the same factors, and ultimately it will be a credibility and perception test.